Tuesday night, we back again. Mow Trappin Podcast.
We did it again. Let me see. Let me get on. Let me go live on the IG. Oh man.
What up, DS?
Gee.
My lawn barber. What up? What up, Swan? I'm about to send drop the link, y'all. Come over the other way. Drop this link for y'all, man. Appreciate y'all coming up in here.
Yeah. What up, Will? Stripe leader. Appreciate you tapping in. What up, IG? I'll get it going for about 5 minutes or so. Hey, what's going on? I'm on. Type it in. Y'all come to YouTube.
There we go. That's the link, man. Come on over there. Come on over. What up, Will? Where the food at?
What up, Pops?
Will, you done? I wasn't even thinking about no food. You got me hungry now, bro.
Will have some clips of some food up. I don't know what happened. Maybe something happened.
Nah, I'm straight, man. Hold on. Let me get
Okay.
my daughter a second. Get my daughter
We still
together
in the
real quick.
beginning.
What up, Tate?
My bad, LG. We on the podcast tonight, so you just come over to YouTube, search for that. It's gonna pop up. You will see that we live.
Yeah, see you got the lights
Yeah,
reiterating
man.
in the background,
Yeah,
man.
man. Just a different vibe.
Yeah, that look good.
Yeah, just a
I
different
like that.
vibe.
Hold on, give me 1 second, Crawley.
Bro,
We
you
got
good.
we got daddy daughter duties for like 2 minutes.
Bro, you straight. Cause I'm still just live on my IG too. I'm letting everybody come in anyway. We'll say I'm beyond hungry. Oh yeah, bro. I'm beat down myself. I ain't gonna even lie. Definitely today was a rough one. Out there in them fields, it was a rough one. It was a whole lot of walking. Whole lot of walking. I probably spread it out maybe 19 bags of weed feed. Them lights fire cry. I appreciate that, fam. I've been having them, but I got some advisement and I'm knowing how to work them now. Do a little bit better. So I've been working on that. Definitely been working on that. But yeah, man, I just been out, spreading weed feed all day. So yeah, I'm tired. Put out 19 bags, I think, total today. So just spending more money than I made today. It be like that, Will. It definitely be like that. What's that, Levante Glenn? Springtime coming in 23 days. It's gonna come back a little bit faster than I can say that it's gonna be like 14 days where it's really gonna settle in Nashville.
You can't go by that real calendar. You know what I'm saying? You
Nah,
know that line our line days is different. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
you
Some
ain't
people
lying.
start March 1st, Saturday. They say March 1st they at it.
Oh, definitely. Hey, y'all, I'm on the podcast. I'm finna get up off here. I appreciate y'all tapping in. We finna go on and get it cracking.
Yeah, I know a few people. They say they starting this week, man, March 1st.
Now I'm contracted out to start, what I'm saying, this coming up Monday. I'm contracted out. I gotta start, I gotta start cutting. So I ain't
Yeah.
cutting everybody, but it like it's gonna be like in another 2 weeks, then it's really go time. Then
Pretty
it's
good.
every
Yeah.
week.
So back in here, another episode, another Tuesday night Mow Trappin Podcast. Man, appreciate everybody tuning in once again. Boneyard Line Service down here in Paducah, Kentucky, solo operator.
Oh, okay.
My bad.
And
Let me take
y'all
that
already.
back, Crowley. Go ahead.
Nah, bro, you good. I go ahead, I'm John Crawley, one man, one more landscaping out of Nashville, Tennessee, in my 15th year in business right now. So
So
I've been swimming with the sharks for like literally doing this full time for the last 8. This is year 8. So yeah, man, we just gonna see what
swing it,
happens this year. It's gonna be lit. It's
swing
definitely
it.
gonna be lit.
Hey, I'm man, I'm ready. I'm excited for this year, and I got some plans, but man, I ain't even gonna go through the plans for real like that, like crazy. I'm gonna stick to them.
Yeah,
I said this year, man, I'm just gonna go back to the basics, man, of just how I came in the beginning with that same hunger. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And
uh-huh.
I done figured out a way to get my numbers right. Uh, I was halfway right, halfway wrong on a lot of them, and now I figured out my correction, and I feel like with just that little correction, man, this done gave me like, okay, I see now. It gave me some more hope. Ready for this
Yeah,
year, man. Ready to make some money, man. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I get
Yeah.
it. Yeah, it's definitely time for that, man. Because I know with me dropping down, I had 100. I think I ended the season with like 168, 171. It was somewhere around in there, bro. I'm down to like 48 yards right now. So I took a mean bash and like 66% gone, like because I chose to transition in the weekly. That's a big bang right there.
But
But
I'm gonna tell you,
I'm
go ahead,
excited
go
about
ahead.
the influx I'm gonna get ready to have because I'm going after quality clients instead of just going after
Man,
everybody. I can decide how I grow, and I'm
but I'm
gonna
gonna tell
grow.
you.
I'm gonna grow responsibly, so I'm gonna be so less stressed. It
But see,
ain't
that's
finna be no worries, no nothing.
that's what's crazy because you was able to, man. That's a lot of fat you cut, but
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure, like you said, them 48 you got is premium
they
cut,
solid. They
top
solid.
of the line, customers, and you probably gonna be like ready to get up and go get to them because you know what that money is. It's gonna
Yeah,
have you like,
it's the money
you know
coming.
what
Like it ain't gonna be no problems or nothing. You know what I'm saying? I keep business afloat. Like I gotta have that. I'm working on making sure that cash flow is coming in more consistently than I've ever had it. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm gonna clear that pipeline and get someone else in that can make sure that the payments come in quick. That's
and that,
all
that
that I'm concerned about.
that's beautiful too though, because all them clients you had to be able to cut back like that. Now you could just build on what you had. You know what I'm saying? You take
Yeah,
40 out, build another 30 on them
bro,
with the
I'm
week
straight. Weekly
and
70 something, 80 something, like 80 something a week, bro. Like that's
weekly
cool with me. That's cool with
weeklies
me.
too.
Yeah. That's
Oh my
cool with me.
yeah. And
Yeah,
so
just make sure
yeah,
that number's right. That number's got to be right to
yeah,
make
you
sense.
gotta be
But
right.
you hitting them every week, it's like well, me, I feel like the only thing I need is like 80 some or 90 clients, and I feel like I have the same amount of yards that I just had this year.
Yep. If you
But
got them on
except
weekly
I'm working smarter, not harder. You see what I'm
harder.
saying?
Yeah, man, and that's the whole key. Cause man, I'm gonna tell you, I remember days, man. I look back, like what you said. I remember one day, man. I was so happy, man. I did 16 yards solo, and I
That's a
never
good
forget.
day.
Yeah, I started early, and I never forget. I was coming home, man. I was grabbing something to eat, and the sun was coming down, man. And I was so happy. You know what I'm saying, that I did it. I was taking on a lot of anything, and you know what I'm saying. I don't regret the moments at all, but I look back on it now, man. I would have 2x, two and a half that in a day. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying. Like you said, it's kind of good, man. It's crazy. You've been out here so long, man, and you still like you got years at it still. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
So,
definitely. But
man,
like, yeah, my skill is there. But like, when it comes to other parts of it, I'm taking care of it all this year. That way, I
yeah,
can just curve the business where it need to go.
yeah.
So
Because
definitely,
the main thing is too, man. Like a lot of people, you know what I'm saying. It's cool to cut a lot of yards. It's cool to be, man. Listen, you got to remember, you running a business. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And you want to
yeah,
run your business efficiently as you can, less problems, maximize your dollar, maximize
yeah.
your route if you can. So with the 48 you got now, how does that make your route?
Dude, it's just I'm gonna sit down and look at it, and I'll put it in the engine to see what'll be the route density of it. But I'm finna really sit down and look at that this week coming
Yeah,
up. You know what I'm saying? Because I
no,
got to get my schedule together and everything.
okay, gotcha, Gotcha. Yeah,
Yeah, but we'll definitely see how it go though.
yeah, I know you got them hot spots sometimes you talk about, and I was like, man, if he knocked that down where he got about 30 in a hot spot, and you got some
Yeah.
18 somewhere else, I'm like, oh my goodness, you could really build. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I like the
Yeah,
thing
go
about it
ahead.
is, but majority of my hotspots they didn't want to go weekly. So
Weekly, yeah.
instead, yeah, they wanted to stay on there bi-weekly. But then it comes to time where
Oh,
you fighting that high grass like every day, bro. Until you cut the weeklies, it's an Amazon everywhere. Me and my guy pull up, bro. The grass is high, and we gotta fight it down. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's just become. I'm tired of it.
and,
So basically, just sum it up. I'm just
yeah,
sick of it,
I'm gonna
pretty
tell
much.
you, man, and
I
what
ain't
you
gonna
said
lie.
too. So when you got them 2 week yards, and you know what I'm saying, this is how Crowley running his business. This ain't how you got to run your business. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So, but when you got them 2 week yards, I'm gonna say I'd be cool keeping some of my 2 week yards where I don't have to do a lot of trimming. Now, if I can go through there and do a whole lot of mowing, and I ain't got to do a lot of trimming, I could probably work with that a little bit. And when you got a two
Okay.
week yard and you got a lot of mowing and you got a lot of trimming and it's done rain, man, even when you pulling up, it kind of takes some of your energy. You know what I'm saying? It'll suck out, yeah, it suck your energy out. You feel me? Because you like, "Ah, this shit." You know what I'm saying? For real. It'll have you like that when you pull up because you like, man, I hate because it'll get to where and you think about the customer for real. Because I looked at a lot of my 2 week customers. I was doing it, man, trying to work with them the best I could. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But like you said, man, oh my goodness, it get out of hand sometimes, man. When you
bro.
got so, it's the trimming to me. It's just the trimming. I don't mind sitting on the mower, but man, that trimming, woo, go ahead.
It be a little bit of both, bro, because you got to spread all them clippings out. You know what I'm saying? Depending on how crucial it's getting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you cutting it on 4, if you cutting it on 4 inches,
Uh-huh.
3.5 to 4 inches, like if it rains, bro, the grass is gonna be a bit about a foot and a half when you get
That's
back.
another calculation you just threw in, and I wasn't even thinking about what
So
height do you cut it
yeah,
on. Yeah,
yeah.
you
So
right
even
about
if
that.
you cut on 4.5, bro, it still go slang some clippings, and then when you leave, if you don't go over it again, when you leave in like 2 days, it's gonna be brown all
Yeah,
over the yard, and it's gonna look trash. You know what I'm
it's
saying?
gonna look
It
trash, and you right. Yeah,
it's
you
just
right.
me about my quality of
Nah,
work, bro. I know
you right about
you
that.
gotta go over that. You gotta go over them clippings. Like you go cut the
Nah,
grass, that ain't gonna
you
be
right
the
about that.
problem. It's gonna
Uh,
be the clippings that's laying on top of the grass. Like, what are you gonna do with those?
yeah,
And then most people there just say
yeah,
it's green, it's blending in, and they'll
yeah.
just go on and dip. But if they
Nah,
go
I know
back
what
by
you
there in
mean.
2 days, in three
I know
days,
what
and
you mean.
look at that mess you done left.
And I'm gonna tell you too, like when that grass is thick and high like that, it's just nowhere around it. You gotta cut it more.
You
You gotta
gotta
start
go
off
over it.
high, you gotta go low, and it's like you almost gotta go high again. You know what I'm saying? To really like cause what it go back to what you said. You got people riding by and stuff on the neighborhood and stuff, and you don't want to leave that yard and they see your truck and they associate you with trash work. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it's
And
gonna look
so
like.
you gotta cut it until it's right.
You
You know
do.
what
You got to keep going over them clippings. Like the moors go slice it, but man, it depends on if it's raining. Now, if it's raining too and it's wet grass, see, you got a whole nother problem. See, that's a
I'm
whole
saying?
nother
Let me tell you,
issue
man.
because
Let me give you a funny story.
them chunks, and then if you roll over it, you gonna have them grass pancakes, bro. You don't want no parts of it, dude.
Man, let me give you a funny story, man. I pulled up to a yard. You solo, you feel me? This the thing about being solo. It was one of them days. It was crunch time. I had about 14 on the schedule.
Yeah.
So I pull up. As soon as I pull up, I see my meals across the street. You feel me? I wave up, they wave at me. First thing he do is do like that to the sky.
Look, yeah.
Listen, I said, I think I got it. Hey, listen, cause I be on some. Sometime I be like, I feel like I was having them days to where I was putting up the mower and the rain wasn't dropping like it was supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm looking at that yard. I'm like, man, I done did this yard so many times. This is a 2-week yard now. Then we talk about it. Yeah, it's a 2-week yard.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I got it. You know what I'm saying? He like, okay. Man, I get to mowing. Let me tell you, man. I don't know, I was about 15 minutes in it because I never forget I listened to about 3 songs. And I started feeling the drops. And I'm like, oh, man, don't let me get caught on this. It started coming down. Let me tell you. His boys hopped in the truck because they just wait for the rain to go by. So, you know, they probably got yards on deck. So they just sit there in the truck for a second. He hopped on this boy come across, hit that other one with me, got me up out of there, man. Hey.
For real.
Hey, help me out. And I know he wasn't supposed to do it because he was with another company. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He said, no problem, my friend. You know what I'm saying? Because, man,
That's too real.
Listen,
That's
bro,
too
I
real.
did it. It was one of them days solo. And then what you said, it was a 2-week yard. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you what's crazy. I was trying to hit that yard, and I ended up, this dude, he came on with me this year, and I ended up losing that yard this year. About the end of the season, he was like, man, I'm going to end up cutting it myself now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, usually, man, that was usually, man, I picked a bad day to go on my gut on that one. Usually I thought I have it. Or if I go on my gut, I'll say, no, I'm going to leave it alone. That day, I just thought it was going to pass on me. I'm looking at the Doppler and everything. You know, your iPhone, you can look at the Doppler radar and everything.
You got to zoom in. You have to play around with that. You have to get caught. If you in lawn care and you ain't looking at the Doppler, the radar, you playing.
Oh, man, bro. I thought it was going to pass over me. Man, that rain got to coming. But right before it, I'm talking about I had a little feeling because I swear he looked at me because I see them all the time.
Yeah.
As I've been out here, they speak to me. They wouldn't speak to me at first, but as I've been out here now, they see me in routes and stuff every time they see me. But I swear, I pulled up Carly, he did just like that, pointed in the earth. Hey, but he was like an OG. He looked like I've been out here too many years.
He already knew. He knew it was coming.
Hey, but it was a 2-week yard, and man, I ended up losing dude, man, at the end of the season. If y'all don't be scared, y'all, to holler weekly, man.
Yeah, man, for real. I mean, I'm doing it right now, so I'm letting everybody know what the vibe gonna be. If you have a lot of customers and you concerned about that, you probably gonna lose by 60. It's a possibility you can lose 66% of them. Now that's not the true number because it's still so many that ain't reached back to me yet because the grass ain't growing, so it's not important. It's not important right now. In about 2 weeks, everybody gonna be thinking about it like, oh man, I wonder if he cut it. Then they gonna look and see the message. Oh man, he going weekly. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? And then they'll let me know then. But when wait until the grass start growing, you gonna become real important then. That's just how it goes.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna tell you another thing too, man, with the weeklies, man. You just, man, the quicker you do it, like you say, you might lose 60% now, but you get a year or two, you got 100% weekly. Because you done built it like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's better
the faster you do it, the better. Especially at the top of the season. This is when you want to do it. You want to do it at the top of the season. You know what I'm saying? You got all year to recover and bounce back and catch new clients.
Yeah, I did it a couple years ago, man, and I'm talking about. I'm so glad that, man, that's all they. I don't even say 2 weeks. I don't say bi-weekly or nothing. They say, can you set us up? Hey, I'll set you up on my weekly schedule for Tuesday. I set you up on my weekly schedule, and I just play it like that. They say every 2 weeks, man, I shoot the number almost so high to where, okay, I don't mind doing it now, or they're going to be like, nah, we'll find somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So, but that 2 week, I had to get rid of it.
Nah, bro. Like I made an now I'm taking it back. Now I made an exception. I made an exception for like 17 day ones. You know what I'm saying? That were like it's not gonna be that bad. And their accounts is close to 2,000. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so makes sense. I think I got about 6, 7 of my day ones still.
Yeah.
About 4 of them every 2 weeks. But nobody else on. They just, they help me. You know what I'm saying? They basically helped me get to where I'm at now. You know what I'm saying? If I want to have yards to stay on over these years, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling. You know what I'm saying? Because it's really the practice for me. You know what I'm saying? They
Yeah,
was the people that let me mess up on the yard, and I was like, "Hey, I did this wrong." They like, "Man, don't worry about it." You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
I
Now
don't
you
care.
needed
As
you
long
needed
as
that
you're showing up.
practice.
They was
You
big
need
on me just showing up. You know what I'm
now, and
saying?
you was getting a lot of practice just
Yeah,
showing up too. That's
yeah.
the
That's
killer
about to
part
learn,
about it.
bro. Yeah, I
Getting
wasn't.
so much practice.
Yeah, but I wasn't. Yeah, you can't be scared to learn. I mean, like mess up. Because even like you say, even that 2 week thing is like a going through a phase. You know what I'm saying? You got to do what you got to do. But until you meet the right customers, once you meet the right customers, man, swap over ASAP if you can.
Yeah, exactly. And I can finally start doing landscaping now.
Oh
Finally
yeah,
start doing landscaping. Oh,
yeah.
somebody just asked what's our minimum price. My minimum is 65 this year. It's got to be
60.
65.
Yeah. I got 60, and I got a couple people that came on with me last year at
Boom.
55, and I told them I'd keep them on, but they 55 weeklies. They yards, I can get in and out quick. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? And they ain't no problem. They ain't no problem
yeah,
customer. Say car don't foul and the yard ain't nothing. And they started with me last year. I told a lot of my people who came with me last year and a lot of my people who've been with me now, to sign on. I got my price so nice on a few of them, man. I kept my price where it was for some of them, and I told them I do the bushes twice a year on a few of the properties. So
yeah.
just cause they some of my they good customers, man.
Bro,
I
you
like
gotta
dealing with good customers. I
I
like
I I'm keeping, like I said, it's probably maybe like 18, 19 or some solid customers, but they gonna work with me if I need to come sooner because I'm
uh,
on that side of town. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like
fact.
it ain't gonna be that. I don't feel like it's gonna be that type of a problem, but it also clear that gate for me to do landscaping finally. So I'm trying to lay as many yards or mulch as I could possibly lay.
Yeah,
For real. I ain't
yeah,
even
'cause, yeah.
planning trying to do
That's
landscaping.
that's a day where you can get them racks,
Yeah, definitely.
and you can put that on your belt and your resume, and it's looking beautiful when you can show somebody you can do that work, and you can turn one of them jobs into a good day. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
exactly. Especially if I had a time to get to them, and then also I can go out to more commercial properties because I have time. I
Yeah,
done cleared up time to get filled up to where, like, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be cool going out working. It ain't finna be no worries, no complaints about nothing. Like I set myself up good.
yeah. Let's jump over this news real quick, man, and man, y'all gonna be out here, man. Run your business the right way.
Yeah,
You know what
you
I'm saying?
need
Make
to.
sure you run it the right way because on this right here, we got a story where a guy or a girl, I don't know who it was, the homeowner says the homeowner sparks outrage with screenshots of the neighbor's lawn after overstepping boundaries and says it should be illegal. They didn't magically hit an invisible wall. You're an inch off the property. So they
Yeah,
came through a spray and they killed some stuff on the property. And no matter what they killed, it must have been on the neighbor's side. And the neighbor has every right to, I guess, be like. Well, I ain't gonna say I guess they got every right to be like that. You know what I'm saying? The state property. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah,
but it's the thing. Have yourself together, because if this was a company that's licensed, they're protected.
yeah.
If it's a company that ain't licensed, it's gonna be consequences. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
For
definitely.
real.
I can see something happen, but they said if you a homeowner, you could do whatever you want to do to your
Yeah,
yard, really.
yeah. You can do whatever you want.
Long as you ain't now trying to, make some money off of it, then that's when it
It's
become
like,
a
yeah,
problem.
you
That's
ain't
when it
sending
becomes a
nobody a
problem.
bill. You
Yeah,
done
you ain't
tore up the
sending
yard
nobody.
and
Oh,
bill.
yeah. No, you
So,
can't be out there spraying reckless, like for real.
and I'm gonna show y'all how serious it is about spraying here where I'm at in Kentucky, because in Kentucky you can get up to a $5,000 fine or 1 year prison time.
That's tough.
I ain't making it up.
Yeah, that's tough. They'll
It's,
throw you in jail. Like
it's say
I get the fines, but the possibility that they'll throw you in jail, hey, that's tough.
but you know why though? Because you out here doing business and you doing business the improper way. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? So it's like all they want you to do is take the proper protocols, man, to get licensed up. But they not playing. It say in Kentucky, commercial applicators who violate pesticide laws can face a fine up to $5,000, 1 year in prison.
Bro.
Kentucky may also impose additional requirements that are stricter than federal law.
See, they got their own. See, they letting you know they got their own rules and regulations out there, so don't get caught slipping, or you might have to face all three of them.
You might
They
have to
might,
face all three.
yeah, they might bowling ball, they might roll a strike, and then you know what I'm saying you gotta face all three of them. You trying your best to get a spell. Goodness,
Man, let me tell you, Crawley, man. I used to do so much stuff, bro. I've been on probation about 3-4 times, bro.
Yeah, I know all about it too.
Never would I picture myself being on probation, having a drop in a cup.
For
You know what
for
I'm saying?
for spraying herbicide and
Herbicide, trying to make a little dollar.
pesticide.
Trying to
Yeah,
make a dollar. You know what I'm saying? Man, this is crazy. So, you know what I'm saying? In Tennessee, I was looking at Tennessee, and where you at, Crawley, it say it requires a license. It say in Tennessee they can hit you with a daily fine.
yeah.
So that's crazy. They can just say, well, you've been going the whole summer. It was 214 days you could have been mowing in the summer. Let's add up $400 times 214 days.
Yeah.
You feel
Oh
me?
yeah. No,
They
because
can
I
play it like
heard,
that if they
man,
want to.
I could have sworn that I heard from a source what I heard the fee is 2,500 application you do, and you don't have your license.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, definitely. That's insane.
That's crazy. In Kentucky, you gotta wait to final sentencing. You don't know if you're gonna get jail time. You don't know if you got a fine. And that's ugly, man. So, man, run your business the right way, man. Just run it the right way. Just do what you gotta do. It's gonna be tough, it's gonna be hard, it ain't gonna be easy. But that's why they got YouTube and all that, man. Look at some stuff. You better study a way to figure out how to run your stuff the right way. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Because
just get the material and take the test, man. Just get the
yeah,
material and pass it. Long like you might have to go do an apprenticeship underneath a licensed company for a year. I think it's
yeah.
some of the states they do it like that. So, but if you will have
Yeah,
your
every
license
state
and
different.
you
Yeah,
will have nothing to worry about after that. You can just spray a wheel. Cause you
yeah. Because I know a guy, man. I had a guy on YouTube one time, man. I wish I could remember his name, man. I shout him out, but he me and him was talking, and I was asking about the license, and it's crazy because he had a license. Indiana's like not too far from us too, and
yeah.
Indiana's test is different from Kentucky, and so you right by me, Indiana, Kentucky, Tennessee, right by each other, and it's crazy. Each state got a different test.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Like every time I look at this now, each state got a different test. It made me think back money, man. I follow the money trail, so it must be a lot of money in spraying this. I ain't gonna say it must be. It's a lot of money in spraying, but if you're gonna do it
Definitely.
the right way, or you can spark outrage with the neighbors, like they was talking about, man. And they got them pictured up, taking pictures. They probably done blasted them in Facebook groups and everything, man. They
Ain't
probably
no
trying to put that man out of business, Carly.
Hey man, you don't want them problems, but if you get stung, you just gotta take it as you gotta take that bump in the road, bro. Don't point the finger and look another way. Just know if they catch
You know,
you, hey, you know consequences come with it. As long as you can handle them consequences, hey man, hats off to you. But at least you
listen,
was warned. You
I
was
got my
warned.
DeWalt sprayer out there. Hey, I about ready to put that mug in a lockbox right now. I don't know what they talk about jail time, man. I didn't even know they offered. I didn't even know it was jail time in Kentucky, bro. I didn't know that. That's
Yeah,
crazy. But I never charged for spraying. I never
yeah,
charged. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? When you do, man, you just know. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be consequences behind it. Cost to be the boss, man. You want to spray, you gotta pay.
You
That's what
gotta
it
pay. Where them
is. So
licenses at? I need to see them licenses, especially if the people come by. You know what I'm saying? They want to find out what you have mixed. They
yeah.
gonna check you out.
Yeah, because you got to log and everything when it comes to spraying. You got to log your chemicals and everything.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, all right, man, we're going to get the guests on here tonight, man. We got a guest on here tonight, man. I've been peeping him since last season started. He started popping up on my radar, and he actually here in Kentucky where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead and pull him up, man. My boy Malik Washington.
What's going
Man, I
on,
go ahead,
y'all?
go ahead and let you introduce yourself, man.
I appreciate y'all for having me, man. It really is. It's a dope thing y'all doing. Um, I've been, my name is Malik Washington. I've been in landscaping and lawn care for about 7 years now. My first 2 years, I did it part-time, and then I grew enough to where I could, take off and do my thing full-time. So I've been doing that for 7 years. This spring will be 7. And, yeah, man. So I do this full service landscaping, lawn care, mowing, trimming shrubs, mulch, everything. And anything lawn care, I do it, man.
Oh wow, that's cool, bro. Hey man, what inspired you to get into the industry though? Like what drove you to just pick up lawn care? Was that something you was doing when you was young, or like what made you turn to this industry?
Man, to be honest, it started when I was a kid.
Okay.
My dad, he would make me and my brother split the backyard. We had a huge football field backyard.
I
And
get it.
so my brother would cut half and I cut the other half. And I was always trying to make my side nicer. And
Yeah.
so, getting the stripes and with the weed eater, cleaning up the fence and all that good stuff, making it look the best. And in 2018, I was just sick of working factory jobs and restaurant jobs and, just dead end stuff like that. So I had to just think deep, like what do I have a passion in? And it was lawn care. I always took care of my yard, mow my yard weekly, sometimes a couple times a week, just, for fun. And I was like, man, let me start putting some flyers out and taking pictures of my work and just like see where it goes. And I'm here now, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
crazy.
real.
You get out there a couple times a week, you cut your yard. That let you know, yeah, you like serious about
Yes,
your
sir.
look. You know what I'm saying? Now, because I know, man. Shout out to Bermuda Grass. That's how he is, man. Bermuda will tell you, man, you might get out there sometime. Cut his twice a week. So yeah, man. But with you doing that, you've been out there 7 years, man. So 7 years, I know you either got some employees, you tried some employees, are you solo?
Man, I honestly don't know what to call it. I've had a little bit of both. I work majority of the time solo. And we were
Yeah,
talking yesterday, and I was telling you how I can't get nobody to work. I've been
yeah.
trying to find somebody like me for a long time, and they just not out here, man. But
You
that's
ain't
when.
gonna find somebody like you. That's what I done learned.
Yeah.
I done heard it from everybody now. I done asked 50, 60 people, man. Everybody said the same thing.
But I love working solo, but I'm also, I'm taking it as a challenge this year to, find some hardworking guys and try to quadruple this thing, multiply what I'm doing and get some trucks out there.
Yeah, you want trucks. Yeah. I'm gonna
That's
go
real.
ahead. You gotta
No,
say
go
some
ahead,
trucks.
bro. No,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
tell you too, man. It's funny, man, because I'm in here, Kentucky too,
Uh-huh.
and the city of Lexington, man. If anybody's been to the city of Lexington, man, it's a little different. You know what I'm saying? I think Lexington, if you look it up, I think it's one of the top 20. It's in the top 20 of income, I believe, in the nation. It might have changed, but I think it
Yep.
is.
Yep.
But one thing with the city of Lexington, man, I believe it is somewhere where you can opportunity to grow like that. It's money.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money in that area, man. And people busy. They ain't got time to do it.
Absolutely.
They ain't
Yeah.
got time to do it. And they willing to pay.
Uh-huh. Yeah, we got a handful of companies in Lexington that pretty much they got the bulk of it. And I'm like, why can't I have that? I work just as hard. My work
Yeah.
is just as good, if not better. So I'm shooting for that.
Oh yeah, I definitely can see how that'll come for you, especially with that attitude and everything. I'm not even gonna lie. But I remember you were saying earlier when you introduced yourself, all the services that you offer. But can you repeat that again? You know what I'm saying? Like I know you do mulch. I know you nice with the hedges and everything. But what all do
Yeah, I
you
forgot
do?
about yeah. He with
Yes,
the head.
sir. So just full service mowing, weed eating, obviously edging, mulch, trimming, planting, just anything that has to do with, landscaping, I get my hands in it. I do a little bit of tree work. I have a buddy that has a tree company, so if anything's too big for me to handle, I'll shoot it over to him. But, just limbs and things like that, I take care of. I try to, if I can, I try my best to, learn how to do something and take care of it myself. But if not, I'm looking for, the next best guy or somebody that I know does it to take care of it for me.
Yeah, but
That's
you go,
good.
yeah. Well, so I got a question. I'm gonna bounce off that question a little bit. With you having all your services, which service do you like the most? Because I know, like, something like Crowley said, he want to get into landscape. You know what I'm saying? I like the money on the landscaping,
Yes, sir.
but the thing is, if you ain't got nobody to help you with that landscaping,
You do.
them jobs,
Hey.
they gonna pay you good.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna put in the work if you want it done right and looking good. You know what I'm saying? So, out of, like, you having all the services, which one of your services, you know what I'm saying, that you like, if you could just narrow down and say, if I could just do this all the time, which one would you stick to, or which one would you say?
Like you said, man, if I could landscape every day, I would do that because I'd be rich.
Okay, yeah, okay.
But the mowing, that's my passion. Mowing and, making crispy edges and just, pulling up to a yard, looking at it one way and leaving looking at it like perfect. That's what I would want every single day, man.
Yeah, I can see that. I was talking to my brother Mac the other day, and I thought I told him, and I solved half of my problems. 75% of my problems I got solved in my life on my lawnmower. Cutting the yard.
Yes,
I solved all my problems and knew what to do after I was
great.
cutting some grass. Like literally on my lawnmower. For real, solved a lot of my problems.
It's therapeutic, man. It don't feel like work to me.
That's crazy, Crawley. You say that because
think about it, bro.
I didn't even look at it like that.
Most of your problems got solved while
it
you was cutting the
changed
yard,
my
bro.
life.
It hit you. It hit you
It
like
changed
boom.
my life, man. And it's crazy because, like I tell people, 5 years ago, I never touched a mower. You know what I'm saying? Anybody who know me, and that's why I believe, like, a lot of people's like, yeah, right, he better start a lawn service. Man, I never touched a mower. You would never see me. Man, you gonna see me in some Jordans with a polo, fresh. You feel me? And now, man, I ain't bought no clothes in like 3 years, man. I ain't got nothing but work boots and my uniforms. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But but I love it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
I love it when I come into the store. You know what I'm saying? I just love now that I'm in an era. We're in an era where we almost stick out like a sore thumb. You know what I'm saying? Because when we hop out the truck, for real, compared to everybody else, you don't really see too many hardworking men now. You know what I'm saying?
Not like this.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, when you see us, they like, man, these boys still, they in the time, we in the last days almost. They still out here sweating. You know what I'm saying? For real. So man, when you out here grinding, bro, you get it, man. How you do your payments, bro?
I have a software. I use Square, and I send all my invoices and estimates through that right now. I've been looking to get into, like Jobber and things like that, but I've been using Square for 3 years now, and it's worked good for me. So I ain't changed up probably.
Man, you go ahead, Carl. Yeah, go ahead.
No, cause like I somebody actually recommended me start using Square as well.
Yes,
I'm saying? Cause just to collect payments online if they want to pay with credit cards and things like that.
Right.
Square will make it real easy for you to forward them a link and
Yes,
they'll be able to pay you real quick. And I think Square automatically reminds them if they don't pay it like in a day or something like that. They automatically send reminders out.
Yeah.
That's what my source told me. So is that true?
Yes, sir. It's real nice. You send the invoice, and if they don't pay in a certain amount of time, like you said, it's gonna send a reminder. So there ain't no getting away from it.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
Also, something that I love about Square too is they're really lenient, and they give you loans. So they look at your revenue, and they'll see what you're doing, how much money you're making, and you'll get a message pop up out of nowhere, and you're pre-approved for such and such amount.
Yeah.
And you take that loan, it's yours. You do whatever you want to do with it. Put it in your account, keep it in there, and as you continue to take payments, they just take a little percentage out of it. So for somebody that's small like me, that might be a new mower or like some maintenance on some stuff.
Right.
Or so it's really nice to have, man.
I got the software I'm working on right now, man. I'm probably about to switch over from Yard Book. I'll let y'all know next show what's coming up. But I'm probably about to switch over, man. I just been out here playing with stuff. But I'd have had this one time to sit down and play with a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And just go through them. Because, like I say, what worked for Crawley ain't gonna work for me. What worked for Malik ain't gonna work. It might not work for me. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm like, now I need something almost to where, okay, if I'm tired of being the bookkeeper, being the everything. You know what I'm saying? And I need something to where I don't have to, like, basically I can look at it at one spot and I got everything scheduled, customers, bookkeeping, cards on however it is. I need everything at once. The Yard Book was good, but like I say, the one thing with Yard Book kept giving me was the app. You know what I'm saying? I like having an app. I don't like pulling the phone out, having to hit www dot and then relog in. I want that app where I can just hit it. It's just, man, we out here. We tired some days, man. I done had days where I forget the invoice. You know what I'm saying? Feel bad. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm like, oh, man, it's Thursday. I forgot to hit them up Tuesday and tell them. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to make it, while I'm solo, trying to make it as efficient as I can, because I feel like once I start growing, if I can narrow it down while I'm solo, it'll make it even easier. You know what I'm saying? Once I'm growing, for whoever come on with me. You know what I'm saying? Because I want somebody in the office. I want somebody, once I get an office, I want somebody who can answer that phone and handle stuff. And I want to still be in the truck too. Because I kind of like working, bro, but I want to I feel like I'm good at talking to people to get the jobs, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you need somebody who can make the sales too. You need a salesman on the team.
You need all of those factors. You know what I'm saying? Talking about
all of it come into play. You know what I'm saying?
definitely, especially when you're talking about growth, man. So, hey, Malik, where do you see your company in 5 years from this day right here? From how hard you working and how you growing every year, what position will you put yourself in 5 years?
Man, in 5 years, like Boneyard said, man, I want to have a building, an office, with receptionist, HR, just the full deal. Just, I love my journey and how far I've came how far I've came now, but it's time to just, level it up and get organized, get all that stuff going and, run it like a real business, man. Not that it's not, but yeah, just run it like, just take it to that level. That's where I see myself in 5 years.
Now, what I heard with you though, that you ain't scared. That's what it sounds like to me. You ain't scared of the challenges. You feel me? That's what's gonna come with it. Just a bunch of challenges. Like, people think the bigger you get, the easier it's gonna get, or the deeper in it you get, the easier it get. If you want to just chill and if you want to get to a spot where you just content, it could be like that. But if you like, nah, I see myself as something else, man. It's gonna be challenging. It's a nonstop. I always say we just problem solving out here every day. You know what I'm saying? We just realize that's all we are, is problem solving. We just trying to make it easier and easier. You feel me?
Right.
Because I know probably if you look back, you like, from where you first started after 15 years, I know you look back like, golly, if I was running stuff like I was 15 years ago, you know what I'm saying? You really probably be overworked and underpaid. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Especially nowadays, since I'm really getting my worth. I started doing it like the last 2 years, like really working on make sure I get my worth about myself. And then I just been increasing the whole time. And that's, that's the best way, especially when you have measurable marks in place to where like you looking at your numbers and you just seeing the growth that you have. And you seeing you able to put up more money now. You're able to do more things, reinvest back into your business. But one of the main things I'm gonna focus on, bro, I gotta get at least 2 or 3 months ahead with my business. Like all of that just put to the side real quick. That way I'll be, you know what I'm saying, I can function, you know what I'm saying, without having to worry about if a catastrophe happen. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't just take care of it to keep on going.
Now, what you said, Crawley, I always say that money in a business ain't nothing but auction. You ain't got no money, you can't breathe. You feel me? Real
Yeah.
talk. You ain't got no money. Oxygen. You you can't
Yeah.
breathe. Yeah, hey, you got to have, man. Listen,
The cash
I'm
flow.
gonna tell you, man. I look back on 2022, and I think me and Crawley was talking earlier, and I was telling you I had to link all my stuff back to QuickBooks how I used to have it. When
Yeah.
I was seeing my numbers, that was the year I did my most. I'm talking about it's night and day compared to every other year I did my business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I will admit I've got comfortable. That's what happened. I got a little comfortable with it, but I wasn't touching them numbers how I was. Once I got back to where I could see these numbers, I just see it happening again because you got to see it every day. And like you say, Crowley, you see your marks. You know what I'm saying? You can see your marks right in your face. You see, like, okay, I'm slipping. The money going here. That was a waste. I looked at my stuff. I got a lot of. I'm still thin. I ate out a lot. I should be. I should have 20 pounds on me. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? For real, my money a lot. I was eating out a lot. You know what I'm saying? And that stuff I gotta cut out. I looked at the money I ate out. I said, man, that's some more. Real. I looked at it over last year. That's some more. You
It's
know what I'm saying?
true.
Sitting down, sitting at cooking you some food. You be talking about how you ain't got it, how you ain't got this and that, what you did to mess up her, and you really look back and you see everything, and all your answers to your problems is right there on them
Right there.
numbers,
Mm-hmm.
right in your face.
Right
You
there.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but man, with like I say, I bumped this here. I seen you pop up on the social media, and I seen your content. I'm like, I don't know your content, bro. So it looked like it's just clean. You know what I'm saying? It looked like AI spit it out, but I know AI ain't had nothing to do with it. You know what I'm
Not
saying?
not at all.
So, what type of influence has the social media had for you and having you, jumping out there, 7 years and you decided, I'm gonna jump out there and start putting myself out there on social media. What type of influence has the social media had for you?
Man, social media has been big. I just I started watching Johnny Blazing Grass Lawn Care when I very first started mowing. Like actually
Yeah.
before I started mowing, when it was just an idea, I started watching him and I was like, dang, when I start mowing, I'm gonna film it. And
Yeah.
then I
That's
made
right.
a I made an Instagram page and TikTok and all that, and I'm like, wow, people really sit and like binge watch this stuff.
Yeah.
And you start to watch it more, and you're like, dang, these people that are making this content, doing the same thing that I do, they getting brand deals, they getting, mowers, free equipment, all kind of stuff like that. And so I'm like, man, if they can do it, why can't I? And so I just started, getting me a little editing app, started filming. It wasn't always as good though. And if you look back at my videos probably 5 years ago, man, nowhere
Yeah,
near
you gotta go back there.
nowhere near the same,
I'm gonna tell you it's
quality.
funny because when I looked at everybody before I started mowing, I think I had a couple dudes, DT, DTL, my boy. I had a couple of them I was watching. But the thing was, when I started doing it, I was mowing about 2 years and then I started filming. But what I was noticing, I'm like, everybody out here doing this really, you could tell they like to cut grass.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what got me. I'm like, man, it's everybody out here like to cut grass and they trying to get some money like me. And that's what drew me into it. You know what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying? 'Cause I'm like, man, this is crazy. It's like a cult. You know what
Bro,
I'm saying?
it got me
Yeah.
like that too,
Nah,
bro.
for
Cause like
real.
when I started, cause like last year, I was a little warming up to it, but it kind of let me know there was a bigger community out there. But this year, I found out that it's a humongous community when it
Yeah,
comes to
man.
that lawn care. Last year, I found out it's
Yeah, and it
huge.
and it made and it kind of had me like I was like, man, this is crazy. I'm like, dude out here cutting grass like me. And then I'm watching videos with somebody. I'm like, ah, he over there, yeah, he over there cutting a bunch of lots like me too. You feel me? So it
Uh-huh.
had me like, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't alone. You know what I'm saying, man?
Yeah.
I'm watching, man. I got to watching videos and it just took me down a rabbit hole. Now I'm watching everybody, and that's how I basically got to watching everybody. It took me down a rabbit hole. That's crazy. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
man.
saying? But yeah, it's
Also,
crazy. Go ahead.
also, man, seeing y'all, watching y'all's content and y'all's growth and y'all's journey, I can relate to it. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
so it's just inspiring. So this
Yeah.
community is great, man. I went to the expo for the first time 2 years ago, And I left there just like a whole different person. Like
I think it do everybody like that.
Like, bro, this is really like a thing that it blew my mind, bro.
If you go to that expo and come out and say you don't want to mow grass no more, it's because you go. It's because you going home and you about to work on a product for the people in the grass community. Expo changed your life, man.
Yeah, because they got everything. You can get on all the machines. They got excavators out there. I mean, little baby excavators. They got the skid steers. You could just, you know what I'm saying, figure out if that's something you want to get into. A little bit of everything.
Let me tell you, man, my boy Unbroken, shout out Unbroken, man, if he watching. My boy Unbroken went in, man, what's some lifts?
Oh,
man,
yeah,
he got on a lift, bro. When I say, I'm going to ask him to give me that picture. I got to find. Bro, it was so high. When he took it, I said, dang, bro. I said, how'd you get a drone out here? I said, we by the airport. You can't fly no drones. Man, he said, I got on that lift, bro. They put me all the way in the sky. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that at the expo. You feel me? So I was like, bro, when you see that picture, Crawley, I'm gonna tell them send me the picture. When you see how high he was,
I seen it, but I wasn't gonna go up there.
I wasn't listening. Man, when I say he was up there, bro,
I saw it.
Hey, crazy.
Yeah, I saw it, but I'm not. Nah, I don't do them heights like that. But if I have to go up there, it would be in a bucket. Cause like I can only do roofs on 1 foot because I know I could jump off of it, at least save myself. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I don't do gutters. If it get up to like 2 feet, bro, bro. Like, hey, like for real, it gets dangerous. But 1 foot, 1 story, I go up there because I know I could jump down and just a spring ankle or something like that. You gonna survive. Your chances for survival are high.
I was on a 3-story one time. You feel me? And man, I was on her because you know they got the bottom layer, which is the basement. Then they got the regular floor layer. Then they got the top layer. You feel me? So, man, I'm up there crawling. I said, boy, if I come off here, it's gonna look like somebody spit out a piece of gum, boy. It's gonna be ugly, boy. Hey, that ground ain't go. Hey, that brown ain't gonna break for nothing, boy. It's gonna be over for me. You know what I'm saying? And hey, I had to talk to myself, get myself together, and knocked it out. I had to talk to myself, say, you ain't gonna fall. You feel me? And I just got myself together, real talk.
Hey,
man,
I'm like Crawley, man. Anything over 1 story, somebody else got it.
Yeah, I do it, bro. I get up there, but I'm just gonna tell you what's gonna happen, bro. Like as I go up the ladder past the foot, bro, my legs start shaking. Like
I'm gonna tell you,
bro, it just happened automatically, bro. Like I'll start going up and I'll be looking down and then my legs, like I get unsure of myself.
Yeah, that's what you gotta do them self-talks to yourself, bro. You got to, hey, I'm gonna tell you I had to learn that, man, because I'm gonna tell you I got kids. We go, you know what I'm saying? This is another story. We gonna get back to it real quick. When I got a short story, how to get rid of your fur. I got 2 sons, man. We went to Florida. My youngest son ain't scared to ride nothing. Man, I'm talking about roller coaster. He wants to get on the front seat, get back in line, and get on the back seat. He ain't scared of nothing. Man, he the youngest out of us. Man, we on a water slide so high, he hit the water slide, go straight down. My oldest with me, I said, he over there scared. So I said, man, I can't let my son see I'm no punk, man. I got to talking to God, Crawley, man. When I say that water slide went down, so man, that's the scariest thing I ever did in my life. That's the scariest thing I ever did in my life because you're going fast, and they tell you keep your arms like this. So when you go in the air, you're going to have a natural tendency. I almost want to put your arms out. But you can't. You got to keep them like this. My oldest son, put his arms out and caught himself and put them back in. Hey, you got to have them talks with yourself sometimes. And proper safety precautions.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you're going to do a job like that, man, you better watch every safety video you can before you get up on that roof. Real talk. Just to prevent yourself from being out a whole season. Because that's what's going to happen when you come off that roof. You're out for the season. It's like a fight, man. You knocked out, man. They doing the count. He done waved you off. You feel me? Go get the thing, let them smell it, get on back up. But yeah, when you out for the season, you come off that roof, man.
Yeah, sure will, man. I done had a couple of experiences like on ladders to where like like the ground had a soft spot and the ladder went
Oh,
in.
Mm.
So, bro, and I'm on like a big A ladder, bro. So you know when it start going,
you feel
like
that
so now, bro, some days you gotta ride it out. I rolled out the fall with it. You know what I'm saying? But except I jumped off of it right when it was almost at the ground, so I just landed
man.
on my feet. Like some
Hey,
days you gotta ride out the fall, like, and I'm just only imagining on 2 feet, like 2-story, bro. Like that could be a broke leg or something, bro. Like
Yeah.
I ain't
we
gonna
out there.
land stupid, but it just had
Google
come.
Google ladder fall. Just
I
Google
don't
ladder
I
falls.
don't even want to see it.
Like I said, anybody who do gutters and stuff, y'all just Google ladder falls and look at how many ladder falls and death it is in the United States every year. You know what I'm saying? And, hey, what he just said right there, and it's a reason why they tax you. They won't even cover it on the insurance and stuff. You feel me?
Mm.
Because man, listen, it can get ugly. It
Yeah.
can get real ugly. But Google ladder falls in the United States, man, and you'll see how many ladder deaths and falls it is. It's crazy. Crazy.
Yeah, nah, that is
Very
insane, bro.
serious.
But hey Malik, what all platforms can everybody find you on? I know you're on Instagram. That's where I follow you at. Where else platforms you on?
Yes, sir. I'm on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, pretty much everything. You can find me at Washington Landscape and Lex on all those platforms.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, man. I'm talking about, man, that's crazy. Have you well, I seen you doing some bushes today. Was that today when you was in action on them bushes?
That was a video from a little while back today, but
Okay, yeah, 'cause I peeped it. I said, man, hey, I was like, man, if he out there working right now, it's on. When you see somebody doing some stuff right now
yeah,
and the season
Yeah,
about to come up, you know it's on for them to me.
yeah, for
You know
sure.
what I'm saying?
I did
For
work today.
real.
So I did a little just some limb removal, yard cleanup. Just throw all the limbs into my trailer and take it to the dump. Nothing too crazy.
smart,
Yeah, just
smart.
Follow
anything I can in this winter to keep grinding and making some money, man. I'm gonna do it.
That's crazy. I think we was all out doing something today.
Uh,
Carly, you was out yeah,
Weed and feed shorty. Walked
yeah.
probably about 8-9 miles a day. Not even gonna lie, 8 or 9 miles at least.
You said you doing
So
weed feed.
yeah, man, my legs and stuff is burning right now. So
Yeah,
them
yeah.
17 bags, they beat me up, bro. Now 19 bags beat me up, bro.
I
nice
got a
bags. You got to work out in, man.
Yeah, man, I'm talking about my legs are on fire right now, but I know in the morning, bro, I still get up and make sure I stand up out the bed and just get going. It just comes with it.
Right.
Yeah,
So
I still got a fence, man. That weather had me behind. I got some fence posts. Somebody get over here and get out tomorrow, and got one of my dudes I'm hollering at. Hopefully he'll knock it out, so I ain't got to knock it out, and I'll let him take the money and take my little piece. He's the
yeah,
fence expert anyway. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man. Hey, man, everybody, that's Malik right there. That's his ad, and that's the same ad for all your platforms.
Yep. Every single one is the exact
Okay.
same. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
man, go give him a follow, man. Y'all gonna like his content, man.
I
You know
appreciate
what I'm
that.
saying? Hey, it's nice. And that boy, like I say, he Kentucky. Crawley, y'all got a lot of them Tennessee boys, man. I told him, I said, man, we got well, us Kentucky boys, man, we gotta start standing up with them Tennessee boys, man, because hey,
Uh-huh.
Tennessee boys are doing their thing, man. For
I
real.
know, man.
Shout out
yeah,
to them.
yeah, bro. It's different down here, fam. But this the funny thing, bro. It's like in the city, bro. It just people
Every
just they
yeah.
don't even know it yet, bro.
Don't even
Yep.
know it,
It'll be
yeah.
the same vibe in the city, fam.
Uh-huh.
As long as people just don't be on that hating stuff, bro. It just let everybody eat
Man,
and just, you know what I'm
there's
saying?
so much
It's gonna be
grass.
straight, bro.
Let me tell you, it's so much grass that you can go out here if you bump into the right people. They might be your prettiest yards. You can probably start this year and go holler at 5 or 6 companies and say, y'all got anybody y'all don't want on y'all schedule this year? And you could probably build you 50 people like that.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true,
they
man.
might not be the prettiest. You feel me?
Yeah.
But it just come to networking, like you said, Carl, and just getting out here talking to people in your area. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, especially if you really want it. Like you'll be surprised how things end up falling in your lap. For
Man,
real.
I'm taking you up on that, Mario. Though, one day I'll show you how to reach thousands without paying for ads, business cards, or signs, and it's free. And listen, Yeah, I got a notepad over here. You're going to the notepad, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for sure. But Malik, man, there you go again, man. Y'all get to Malik, man. Follow him, man. We appreciate you coming on, bro.
And I
Stay
appreciate y'all.
in. Don't jump out. Stay in.
Stay
And
in. We're gonna pull you back, and then we'll
Okay.
be soon. We finish up.
Yep. So, man, that's Malik Washington, man. Y'all go check him out, man. And like you say, he been out there grinding today too. Crawley been out there slinging seed today. I got a fence I'm working on, man. The work is out here.
Yeah.
We got people in here who's been in here, but anybody new, the work is out here. You just got to get up. Go watch Crawley. He gonna tell you, got up out this bed again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The
My
bread is
man.
out here, man. You got to get out. You got to get up and get it. That's it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be overnight. You know what I'm saying? If somebody had the sauce, who could? I ain't gonna lie, Crawley. I probably would pay somebody right now to be like, hey, you want to be able to hit this? And they can tell me 100% guaranteed, money back guaranteed, I probably would pay.
Yeah.
I'll pay right now. I'll pay. I ain't gonna lie. I go back 90 days hard mowing grass and I give them the money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it'll
I
change your life,
understand.
man.
Yeah, like for real. But like once people get out there in the fields, they'll be surprised at the work opportunities that come. Cause like bro,
Yeah.
I went out and did one property yesterday, but the property ended up turning to me coming back pressure washing the driveway, which I
Yeah,
don't do it. I don't do it often, but I have a little time to do it in the beginning of the season. I'm not that
yeah.
busy right now, so I'm gonna go by there and pressure wash.
Yeah, go get that
Turn
money.
into a mulch job, and I gotta look at possibly installing some ornamental grass in the backyard. I'm just trying to figure out what color I'm gonna put back there to help it blend in. So
All
it
right, now.
turned into a over $1,000 job just for me going
Look,
out there trimming crep myrtle back and stuff like that.
so I just heard you name seeding. I just heard you name pressure washing.
Yeah,
I just heard you name mulching. I just heard you name crepe myrtle.
yeah.
Did you ever, when you first started pushing a lawnmower, cutting grass, did you ever see yourself expanding doing any of them jobs?
Not like how I'm doing right now.
You just
I
see
didn't
yourself
see.
cutting grass, didn't you?
No, I after I did it one or two times, I saw
Yeah,
myself getting bigger cutting grass, but
yeah,
not like what I'm doing now.
yeah. Doing
At a
these different
level,
jobs.
yeah, at a level of confidence that I have, like going into jobs and stuff. Like I wasn't there yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I was nervous, but I had it though. But I was just nervous though. I can
yeah,
admit that in the beginning. But like
yeah,
looking back into how I'm right now, no, I wouldn't have put myself like that. Not by
yeah,
no means.
yeah. That's crazy because I just heard you name off all them different jobs, and I'm like, he ain't said nothing about cutting yet. You feel me?
Yeah,
But he naming money. He done named money 6, 7
yeah.
ways right there.
And we not even talking about cutting no grass yet.
We
So
ain't
I know,
said nothing about cutting grass, so
and that's gonna turn into some other landscaping jobs off of that, and then we not even in lawn maintenance season. So and I'm gonna have time to actually get to it, bro. Like it's crazy.
yeah. That's a good note to leave y'all on. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, because a lot of people, man, y'all once y'all get out there, if you knew, you might think you want to do it, and you might be like, man, I'm not going outside today. But you might have heard one of them other things that Crawley just named off. That might be for you, and you can make a
Yeah,
whole lane for one. You can make a whole lane for any service, basically at
sure
the lawn
can,
time. Make your own lane with it and run it up for real. So
sure can.
Mow Trappin, man, another Tuesday, man. Appreciate all y'all for tuning in again, man. We getting closer and closer to spring. We less than 30 days on the countdown now. And
Oh yeah. And
man, I hope
time goes up. Is
when
it next Sunday? Not this Sunday, but next Sunday, I
ah,
believe. Time goes up.
when the time go up, I'm cutting grass.
Yeah,
I'm
I think
sorry,
it
they gonna
goes
see
it
me on the
goes up on
yard.
the ninth or eighth, the ninth, somewhere
I
around in
wasn't
there.
even thinking.
Time
I forgot
time
all
goes
about that.
forward.
I forgot all about that.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah. So we back in the game. We back in the game, man. We back. Hey, next week, man. Shout out to all y'all who will be back Mow Trappin next week. You feel me? And we'll see y'all next Tuesday too, man. We'll holler at y'all, man. Appreciate y'all again for tuning in on Tuesday night.